If you're thinking about moving to Charleston, but you're craving a slower, more intentional lifestyle, not the chaos, not the traffic, not the constant rush, there is a community about 30 minutes outside downtown that might feel completely different than what you expect from Charleston. In this video, I'm talking about Carnes Crossroads, and more importantly, I'm going to help you decide if this lifestyle actually aligns with you. I work with a lot of millennial and Gen Z women who are relocating. And one thing I hear over and over again is the quiet burnout. They are successful, they built their lives, but something feels off. The pace, the environment, the way their day to day life feels. And when you start looking at Charleston, you're not just looking for a house. They're looking for a place that actually supports the life they want to live. So, I want to show you what it feels like actually to live here. And by the end of the video, you'll know if Carnes Crossroads is aligned with you or not. The first thing I want you to notice is the space. Not just the physical space, but the mental space. There are walking trails, there are open greenways, places where you can actually exist without feeling rushed. And this is something I always tell my clients. You don't realize how much your environment is affecting your nervous system until you're in a place that actually feels calm. Carnes Crossroads is designed with this in mind. It's not just placing houses next to each other, it's a community that encourages you to slow down. The interesting thing about Carnes Crossroads is that it is an agri-hood community, which means that it has a working farm in the center of it. So I did stop by the farm store first, and out of the farm store they sell their local produce, flowers, and goods. Walking into the farm store, I did get the vibe of a local mom and pop shop. They had even an eclectic shopkeep with like pink hair and glasses, and she was so warm and welcoming. I did see a lot of local vendors here that I do see at other farmers markets, which I was happy to see that they were selling here as well. As I was walking through the store, I did get a very sweet smell like strawberries, and I'll talk about that later. And what I also did not mention was that if you go to the back, there is a barn, and residents there are more than welcome to bring their scissors or shears and go to the back and pick the fruits and veggies they want. So that's a little fun tidbit about this community. On this shelf alone, I was looking, you can make a really good local pasta, and I'm just looking at the pasta sauces and the pasta, and I was very, very pleased. The sweet smell I was smelling was from the Strawberry Festival. Westbury Farms had brought in their strawberries, and I just missed it. I walked through the farm store to the back, where you can see the actual farm where the produce come from, and as you can see, it is in the center of the neighborhood, so you're seeing all the houses surrounding it. Now, across from the barn store is the lake house. And the lake house literally has a view of a lake in the back. And then also on the other side of the neighborhood, there are a couple more amenities, like there's a gym on the other side, and there's also like a fun water pool in the back where I saw everyone, and it was so crowded there that Saturday. So unfortunately, I was unable to catch all of the amenities that Carnes Crossroad has, but I know they have fire pits, pickleball courts, and the grocery store is not too far either. Now here's a little chef's kiss to Carnes Crossroads. They have this little like shell gravel everywhere, which I love. It's very Charleston, very coastal. And as I was driving, I saw this ginormous kids playground, and I know if I were a kid, I would have loved to play on that. I mean, I could see it from the road. So at this point, I walked all around the community. I took advantage of one of the trails, and as you can see, it's very wide, it's very flat and stable, and I had a beautiful view of the lake, which I really enjoyed. But anything like this would just be great, especially if you're trying to get a walk in after work or try to get a jog in before work. I could definitely see someone doing a lap around this pond. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was hot out here, but I'm so glad I came out to this community to give you guys a better idea of what you can find here in Charleston. Now, I don't think this is for everyone, but if you want to be in the middle of downtown, walking to bars and events every night, this probably isn't the place for you. But if you're craving a lifestyle that feels a little bit more grounded, more spacious, and more intentional, and you still want to be connected to Charleston, this would be one of the first communities I would tell you to look at. And I'll be honest with you, this kind of lifestyle I am personally very drawn to. It's something that's more slower, more thoughtful, but still connected to sustainability, creativity, and growth. And that's what I really want to help people find when they move here. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about where you move, it's about how your life feels when you get there. If you're thinking about relocating to Charleston and you're trying to figure out where you actually fit in it all, I have created a relocation guide that breaks down different areas, different lifestyles, and what might align with you. You can comment CHS below and I will send it to you. And if you're at that stage where you want clarity, not just scrolling listings, but understanding your next move, I offer relocation strategy calls where we map that out together. And at the end of the day, it's not just about where you live, it's about how it shows up for you. And until next time, guys, bye.